So let's talk about LinkedIn a little bit and talk about what a crowd, some more ideas I've been thinking about LinkedIn. Now, see, a lot of, I want to talk about designating yourself as a crowdfunder, all right? Or designate yourself that I'm interested in investing in startups. Now, the designation would be a green $sign. Now, in your profile section, and see the code is already written so that what they could do is very simple. And a lot of the stuff that exists is actually used in the questions and answer section. So instead of a question, would you, which I may actually do, is like, would you fund this startup? Okay, would you invest in this startup? Basically use that as a way to get investors, and maybe have folks to put a $sign in their names. So for example, $sign US startups, or $sign India startups, $sign whatever, meaning I want to invest in X. And but what you could do is, just like when you post a question on LinkedIn, it says, is this education or whatever, you could use the same basically thing to define what kind of startups or found-ups, in my case, am I interested in, because they have all that list. Just saying, like, what kind of question is this, I could designate what found-ups I'm interested. So basically, when I select the question, what this is, I'm basically saying what kind, just like it's like, well, I'm interested in certain kind of questions. The question could be a fund, right? The question could be a startup that I want to invest in. Does that make sense? Instead of being a question, it's a project. So it designates the project. If I'm interested in that kind of project, then guess what? I get a notification, right? And really, I would cap all projects as more than 100,000. I would cap each investment, I would cap it at 5,000. And as a whole, every investor would be looking at a 5-to-1 return within a 9-month to 24-month period, okay? So, the framework is there. I mean, you just have to kind of use it in a different fashion, and then obviously then you'd have a system to search. So basically, you could have notifications of funding and so on. I think that there's a real opportunity I want folks thinking about this, and I don't mind. I'm gonna do it, see what happens. Am I gonna get get in trouble with LinkedIn? I don't know, but it's I think we need to explore, how do we get funds to entrepreneurs? How do we open up the pipeline of funding? And thinking of the bigger picture, or like I talked about in my last video, really, what are the ramifications if we don't? So it's very important that we actually solve these problems, and it's important that we provide solutions to entrepreneurs if we want to overcome and actually motivate success. Because as long as the system's closed, as long as only a few are able to invest, as long as entrepreneurs can't find money, right, and they have to rely on friends and family, and I've talked about how I believe that's evil and wrong, then ultimately there's not going to be economic growth. There'll be some, but there won't be as much as there could be. So think about it. As you check this out, I'm going to be posting a question. Instead of a question, would you fund? Question. All right? Thanks. My name is Michael Trout. I'm the founder of foundups.com.